afternoon. This BCC special news report just in. We have heard, and we believe we were the first to hear, that Ann Anderson is retiring. Now we present a small update on her story.
Ann Anderson, faculty member or legend? You decide.
The news that Ann Anderson is leaving the teaching profession has reached the public. Broward Community College is in chaos. Looting is rampant. However, this looting is expected to shortly subside, since there really isn't anything of value on Central Campus. Other people, many of them, are vying for her position in a pathetic and truly disgusting struggle to fill the power void. These bloodthirsty and mad individuals are each trying to capture Ann's seat through the use of what they call a faculty hiring committee, an innocent-sounding title for a truly insidious process. The gang, headed by the unscrupulous Dennis Maneri, known to many as the entrepreneur or the evil t-shirt salesman. If you have seen this person, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-555-TIPS. To give some details into Ann Anderson, who she is, what she is, and why in the world she became that way, we have some embedded reporters. They will attempt to give some details about the woman we call Anderson. Now, our first report from the field.
Good afternoon, Sandra. I'm reporting from Ann Anderson's birthplace in Tampa, Florida. I'm standing in a neighborhood where Ann was a frolicking young woman. Ann graduated Hillsborough Hill High School in the last century. However, since the time of Ann's youth and owing to the degradation of the educational system in Florida, the hallowed halls of Hillsborough Hill High School now contain a laundromat, a Korean meat market, and an adult bookstore. But on the other hand, Sandra, it looks like Hillsborough Hill High School is still serving the community. Now, here's a picture of the lovely home Ann grew up in and spent most of her formative years. People here have heard a lot about Ann's tragic departure from Broward Community College and the educational profession. The civilian populace seems to be in a state of revolution. Sandra, you there? Sandra, I am truly in danger. People here love Ann. They revere her. They hold her in some sort of high regard, as some sort of on which they place their false hopes. However, as much as these natives love Ann, they hate math. Even more so, they hate people who like math. I have told them that I personally dislike math. That's why I teach only statistics. They don't believe me. They want to harm me. Sandra, I can't talk for long. These unclean people, these Tampanians, are jubilant because they think Ann is returning to their homeland. They are angry. They are truly angry because they never really learned how to factor trinomials. They claim it wasn't their fault. They just didn't have Ann as an instructor. As I said, these people hate math. Here, you see a disgusting display of a couple of West Florida Aborigines striking a picture of Sir Isaac Newton with the bottoms of their shoes. Sandra, I gotta go. My love to everyone. Back to you.
Now we will cut to another of our reporters, Lou. He is on Central Campus. Lou, how's the atmosphere out there?
Turbulent, surrealistic. The smell of napalm is all around me. So is the stench of dry eraser markers. This is truly hell. Much worse than teaching intermediate algebra, if you can imagine that. People are chanting behind me. Ann is good, math is bad. Ann is good, math is bad.
Ann good, math bad. Ann good, math bad. Ann good, math bad. Ann good, math bad.
Obviously, these people are upset that Ann is leaving. Many lives have been touched by her. I did some research because I'm an excellent reporter. Ann has been at BCC since 1977, figuring on a full load each semester, working through the summers when that was part of the contract, and staying with the department for the past 26 years, I estimate that Ann has taught approximately 12,400 students. That's quite a bit of people on whom it had a positive effect. One would have to be a major political figure to achieve that huge feat.
And good, math bad. And good, math bad. Math bad. And good, math bad. And good, math.
We are experiencing technical difficulties at this time. We have just begun a search for another person. Now, let's move on to another reporter, Howie, who will discuss some of the very many different types of students Ann has had in her classes. Howie.
Thanks, Sandra. Can I say hello to some of my very special students that I've had in my class?
No. Howie, get it together. Let's move on with our lives, please.
Okay, I feel good now. I just had an impure thought about technology. Let's talk about the different types of students that Ann has had in her class. It's important to note that Ann has shown superhuman patience and understanding over the past 27 years to even the most unworthy students. It is well known that Mother Teresa used to ask Ann for advice on many occasions. Now, the first former student of Ann's. Sir, what is your name?
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
You talking to me?
Yes. I think I'm addressing you, but I'm beginning to wonder why.
You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
I believe at this time I should be scared. Are you a vegetarian like me?
Huh? Huh? That's in you.
Thank you very much. It's been both helpful and threatening. Now a former student who was in Ann's Honor Institute. Let's talk to him. Have you had Ann Anderson as a teacher?
Yeah,
Was she a good teacher?
yeah,
Would you take her again?
yeah.
How would you feel if Ann Anderson retired from the teaching profession? Calm yourself down. Let's see what Ann has taught you. What is 4,343 times 1,234?
5359262.
Wow! I thought that Ken Ross was the only one that could do that. How about the square root of 2,130?
46.15192304.
I'm glad to see that Ann worked wonders with you. Before you had her as a teacher, you were probably very introverted and not much of a conversationalist. Is that true?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Abbey. Now for the last former student. He has been in Ann's class for many, many semesters. In fact, I believe he's taken her as an instructor for the same course for 27 years. Let's talk to him.
Pleased to meet you.
Tell me, how has mathematics helped you in your life?
You don't need to hear things like that. You just a boy. You need to think about good thoughts while you still a boy.
Hey, I'm not a boy. Do you think a boy would be wearing bow ties like the ones that I wear? This interview is concluded. I'll tell you what, Sandra. I haven't talked to any regular people in this whole assignment. Everyone I've interviewed is like off the charts. I can only conclude, since I sat in a logic class of Vince Grasso's, that these people were normal until Anne became their teacher. The evidence is compelling. Anne makes people nuts. And another thing, I'm tired of this job, this stupid job. And as for you, Miss Maybelline on your face anchor, Sandra, the reason I'm in the field and you're in that nice little hygienic place of yours was because you're a blonde. Miss Claire all knows the secret. And there is emphasis on blondes. No one will admit that. But I know the real deal. I'm a guy here to make a living. But the system is my enemy. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you. You ignore me as if I was a college administrator. What do you think of that, Sandra?
Let's look in the math department to see what happens on an average day.
Hi, can I help you?
I noticed the yes, ma'am. I need a closed card for Miss Anderson's class.
She's right in there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Come in. What's your damn problem?
I need a closed card for Miss Anderson's class.
Miss Anderson's class? For what reason?
I'm a student and you're supposed to give me what I want. I want a closed card. What is your problem, Consuelo?
You're under the assumption that the math department is here to help you?
Yes.
No. You are mistaken. Anderson's class has 89 students and you think I want to put you in there? No way.
¿Pero qué es esta basura que tú estás un cuarto y lo mismo está?
Mira, chica,
Mira, estás
vete de
sentada
aquí.
ahí haciendo nada.
Levántate
Mira,
temprano
mira,
y no me jodas
mira,
más.
no
No me jodas más, chiquita. Vete de aquí.
No puedo creer esto. Mira esta cosa.
Afuera.
Dale, what about, can I have a blue card for Mr. Grasso's class?
Well, now is a good time for viewer mail. Here's a letter from Sue Stratfield, who took Mrs. Anderson's stat class in 1978. Ann Anderson is the greatest person I have ever known. She has really helped me, not only in math, but also in other areas. She basically helped me grow up while I was at BCC. Thank you. This is one out of a couple thousand letters that say the same thing. Anne will be missed. Now another letter. This letter from Bill Morrow, a current student, says, since Mrs. Anderson is leaving, what other high-quality stat teachers are there at BCC? Well, Bill, I would suggest that you look in the mirror and ask yourself the question, do I want high-quality teaching or do I want to take statistics? Sometimes in this life, we can't have it both ways. Thanks for the letter. Is the department chair a real asshole or is that just an act? Signed, Mitch? The department chair is no actor. Thanks for your question. That concludes our show, except for one more thing. On behalf of the news crew, the math department, Central Campus, and the college, all of us want to wish Anne the best of luck in the future. Sincerest wishes for all good things life has to offer. And most of all, our most heartfelt thanks for nearly 3 decades of magnificent service to the college and to the students who were fortunate enough to have her. Thank you and goodbye. We have heard, and we believe we hear.
Okay, cut.
Anne graduated Hillsborough High School. No good?
No, there was a mosquito.
Okay, what about a blue card for Mr. Villano?
Gross.
Grosso.
Now we will cut to another.
Cut.
And good, math bad. And good, math bad. And you that one good?
Scene 4, take 1.
No.
I gotta do it again.
Okay, scene 3, 4, stop.
Here's a picture of the lovely home Anne grew up in and spent most of her formative. Damn it.